Alright, welcome back to what I expect to be the finale of this Gone Retro Red Dead Redemption series. We have just taken care of Dutch, and now we're on our way home, back to see the family. How have Abigail, Jack, and Uncle been in my absence? Oh, and Rufus. Can't forget Rufus. Rufus is definitely among my favorite video game dogs of all time. You know, along with Chop from GTA 5, Rosie from Season 4 of the Walking Dead game, plenty of others. Head home to see your family. Gladly. That A on the map, would that happen to be Abigail? I mean, it is. One time, I was playing this game and I got caught up in some side mission that killed me, and that just struck me as extra tragic. Like, I was done with everything, I was going home, and then I died on the way home. Just heartbreaking. But that didn't happen this time. Oh. Hey, is that you? Rufus! Okay. Okay, this music's a little too intense. Let's just get this going before someone rides through and shoots up my farm.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling.
There she is.
Never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought he was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling.
Having played Red Dead 2,
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
I didn't expect any other greeting from Abigail.
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John.
That's
Laura
right.
got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Or no one else.
That was a boy.
Just like Agent Milton, right?
Like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. It's over.
You just live a nice, happy life on our farm.
Jack! Jack, come here.
There he is.
Hello, sir.
He's about 16 now.
How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
Don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
5. Don't forget Rufus.
Nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man.
I love how booze-stained his beard is in this game.
Did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses
Yeah,
until
you are.
figured out which one to use.
Hmm.
Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we gotta go get ourselves some more cattle. We've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hittigan's Stead who can sell us some. I have again. I hope you learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Well, it's good to know she hasn't lost any of her fire. Oh, hello. Well, it has been a while, so they probably did have a nice night together. Whoa, look at John's hands right now. They look very bony. Alright, enough of that gun. Take mine back. Good old cattle and
Dude,
revolver.
sir.
Are you ready? Let's haul out. Let's go.
Now Jack gets to meet Bonnie.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I
Very
don't know.
passionate in
Just
his
ask 'em.
asking of them.
Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good
Oh.
God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Oh,
Well,
God.
you know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly. Got in
Jack,
trouble.
do not
Get
listen
a
to
little
anything Uncle says ever. We've been living with him long enough. You should know that by now. Living with him for 4 years at this point.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. But people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harmed you?
Oh, no, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose
Oh,
than
don't break your father's heart, Jack.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Look out!
Oh, sorry.
Come on. So, you ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drugs.
The McFarlands were good to me.
I
and I helped
did
them out in return.
a little bit of it.
I learned a few things
And,
along the way.
What are you running into me for?
When ours
Telling me to
was
be
there,
careful, you hit
I
me.
read in the newspaper that Renton's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
I thought you wanted to be a writer. There's the ranch. Come on. Let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland. Yeah.
He jumped out of the way.
I'd never see you again. However, our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us.
Hey,
Lord only
my
knows
son is
why.
right
Probably
here.
not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Money's out of the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. Come on. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
Hey, can you both stop telling my son how evil I am?
Miss McFarland.
I was hoping
Fire, you remember?
he was too young to remember all of it.
I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
When I was going through my weapons, I was pressing R2 to switch instead of the right on the D-pad. Or the right arrow button. Is it a D-pad on the PlayStation? I don't know. Point is, I was pressing the wrong button. Because in Red Dead 2, it's R2 to switch.
Whoa there. Head for the river, son. Come.
Hey, let's get off the tracks, huh? And let's not point at
I'll
the...
ride with you until you get them off the ranch.
Wow, went
Hey.
right past him.
What are you doing in this town?
Jack, you're supposed to be at the front.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
Go.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
Stay together.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack. Hello. Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
He said hello
Let's take
a
after
little
his father.
emotionless. He's hardly acting like he knows everything.
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to
Okay, good
town.
talk. Bye-bye.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Don't be
everything.
funny, you dope. Come on, boys.
All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river.
Pretty sure this is the only point in this game where you can cross the river. Like, I don't even think you can cross it in the beginning of the mission. I've never tested it, because I don't want to. But right now is the only time you can, because horses cannot swim in this game at all.
Come on.
Just like with John, they set foot in water that's too deep, they're just...
You're doing a good job,
They're just dead.
son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Carl.
I get why they did it, because it's like, you know... They don't want John accessing Blackwater until they're ready. But, you know... It is kind of interesting that he just, like...
Slow down.
John Marston, in this game, setting foot in water is akin to the average person setting foot in lava. just instantly consumed by death.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. No stopping. Let's go.
Nope, no. No, that was
Whoa!
too far right.
Let's go! Hold up, Jack! This don't look right! Stay back, son! I'll hold them off!
Sorry, Jack. Time to remind you of the old me.
I think that's all of them. Jack! Wait there! I'm coming!
Just gonna loot a few of them.
Sorry about this, partner.
Alright, that'll do. Okay, maybe there's one guy that I'll pass by. Oh. Okay, I didn't, but I'm here now. Good enough.
You alright? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
I know where I'm going, Pa.
Yeah! Easy.
I don't think so.
Let's go. Come on, easy up now.
Dang it, they keep heading towards rocks and confusing themselves. Ah, you were so close. It looked like he was going astray, but then it's like, okay, he's back. But no, he changed his mind. Wants to be doing his own thing again. When will you cows learn you have no free will? Ooh, and some horses are heading into the ranch. That's nice. Oh, come on. Okay, I could really do without getting stuck on the tree.
All right.
No,
Now lead
no,
him into the pit.
no.
Come on.
This way.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, no.
Nice work, son.
Okay.
We made it.
Did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
There. My work here is done. Uncle, don't you
That's
dare.
a fine herd we got ourselves.
Okay,
So we're
he
ranchers now.
stopped.
Yep. Yes, we are.
I mean, we were doing some ranching before. Probably a
Good job, son.
little bit of an oversight
Thanks, Pa.
Make a
from the
rancher.
developers. Oh. He looks so proud of his hard work. Oh, this one's pretty easy.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Oh,
be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Of course.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government, motor cars and everything gone done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphan working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a blood.
Excuse me. I am semi-literate.
God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat!
That's all this mission is. Shooting a bunch of crows. Okay, just didn't even aim at one right then. There it goes. I once had one, it landed on the silo and was just like a thump. It's pretty funny. Alright, well, let's get some of that ammo back. We just used up.
Howdy.
Howdy. You never know when they might be useful. Okay, I'm around where this Jack mission is, but he's not here. Oh, there he is. I guess he's taken aback by all the dead birds. Alright, last one. Okay, now. John Marston and Son.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
From what I've heard, that's the plot of Red Dead Revolver.
Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? You're the big ones in the valley this time of year. Use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go. Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Killing animals is less dramatic than
You
reading.
can write a story about that.
very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny he was.
Grab your things.
Oh, look at Uncle run. I don't think I've ever seen him run before. He didn't run from the Skinners when they were starting to cook him.
All right, now stay close to the dog, son. Go.
John Marston and son and dog.
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patient. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that.
Well, took him fishing in
You don't seem too
the
excited
past
about this.
in Red Dead
What do you
2.
want me to say, Paul?
That's so confusing
You
still
sure
for
you're
me.
all right? I mean, I
Because
know
Red
all
Dead
that
2
business
takes
must have
place
been hard on you.
before Red Dead
It
1.
wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Until the next time you meet.
There won't be a next time. Come on. Jack, he's on to something.
Don't make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
You know, one time I hunted a bear up a tall tree. You never seen a bigger animal.
Oh, is that the one he did with Sadie?
About a girl who was raised by wolves. She hunts goats with that
Where it mauled him?
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon.
I'm just saying. Maybe you spend too much time with your head in those books. Jack, there's one up ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Let's go.
Go. Let's go.
Come on. Whoa.
And a beaver. That was a beaver right there.
I'll show you how to cut the meat.
Hey, watch it. I thought he was going to get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. Oh, what were you eating? Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
Come on, let's go.
All right, let's see if we can find some more.
Go on, Reuben.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't
I
snatch
know,
at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
If you say so. All right. When he finds them, you take the lead. Come on. That's it. Good boy.
Go find him, Rufus.
You got this, Rufus. I believe in you. I just love hyping up Rufus, also. Like, alongside Jack. I know it does nothing, but it makes me feel good.
There they are. Jack, come on.
Because Rufus is a good boy.
Steady now. Don't rush it.
There he is.
Yeah.
There you go.
it's your turn.
Whoa!
I guess I don't get to cut the meat yet.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Hey, come on!
Come on, we can't let him go to waste.
Let's get this over with.
Besides, we'll make more money.
Whoa!
What am I gonna do? Just leave him for some bear to get a taste and become more bloodthirsty?
Did he see me?
You did good, son.
Oh, Jack, keep up. There you go.
Let's go.
Hey, stop heading for all the rocks and the trees and everything. Just because we're in a place called Tall Trees doesn't mean we have to aim for all of them. And, Jack, do you not have anything else to say? I feel like you usually talk on the ride home. Or the ride to Manzanita. Probably is bugged, glitched some way. Always tends to happen when I'm filming.
All right, here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Next year, the trains will be running even faster.
Howdy, friend.
Always in the market. We have an array of options for you.
I guess I'll sell that.
You enjoy a smooth ride. And here we are. Enjoy the journey.
I'll hang on to the feathers.
Thank you.
I was trying to see if there was a way I could change the quantity to sell. Oh, there it is. I wasn't looking up.
You're all set.
Oof.
That's what I've got for sale. All done.
Get some bank on that one. Oh, there's Rufus.
How much did you make?
What do you...
Never you mind.
Jack,
Enough to
don't
keep
do that.
Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
Oh, don't even joke about that. Rufus is a delightful friend who would probably not even taste good.
Let's go.
Again, I feel like Jack had more to say, but for some reason he wasn't talking. I don't understand.
Oh, Paul, that was so much fun. I can't hardly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Well, that'll get annoying fast, so let's do another Jack mission.
You tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
Guess not.
If you show me, you'll just run off again or something. Better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like
Didn't we just have a nice day together? Why are you being like this?
Wolf's been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare him off. You wanna come with me? Safe with two.
Okay.
Hi. You're probably wondering why I'm back here all of a sudden. Well, that's because I got absolutely railroaded in my last attempt at the Jack mission on the map. So we're gonna try again and pretend that last one didn't happen. Long story short, my horse died. Good old Arthur died. And I just would not accept that. Because he fell off a rock that wasn't very high off the ground. So we're just going to pretend that didn't happen, and we're going to start the mission over.
Alright, let's go. Stay on Rufus now.
You can't be tired already.
Shut up, Jack. I was turning around. Oh, God. This game is so wonky like that sometimes.
Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you tell me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
Whoa! I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but it seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start.
To be fair,
have to be
John
finished.
didn't seem to understand why they called upon him like they did.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy. Jack, he's found his scent. Stay close, Jack.
Alright, guess we're done talking about John's father.
Oh, is Uncle really your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
He was old when I was a kid.
He was old when I was a kid, son. God must have had some purpose to keep him on this earth.
Oh, what's the stuff? You can find him, Rufus.
Come. There they are. Good boy, Rufus.
There you go. Wait, let me look up. easy. Don't give up now. Let's keep moving.
There they are!
I
Come
was
on,
not
son.
given any reason to move, Jack. Just shut up. He's my son and I love him. He's my son and I love him. He's my son and I love him.
Come on. Whoa, whoa.
No, we're not doing that again. Arthur died by falling off a little rock cliff, which wasn't even that high, but that was higher.
Don't let him get away!
Be careful, Rufus.
That looks like all of them. Nice work, Jack. All right, we should head back now. We got out.
Rufus is a good dog. Those were bad dogs.
Whoa.
And I don't want those bad dogs to hurt my good dog.
They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting, son.
So can I go out hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
Aw, please, Paul.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your ma to cook.
I reckon I could kill a bear, no problem.
I ain't gonna tell you again, Jack.
You're going after a
You don't
bear.
leave the farm without checking with me first.
Yeah,
hear?
okay, kid.
Yes, sir, I hear you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Paul, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Were you a murderer?
What?
That place where they held us. Ma shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe. But I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering.
Not for the person who's dead.
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. And sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end, we pay the price for what we did.
Like those rustlers who attacked our cattle.
Exactly. Look, when I was a kid, things were different. Rules were different, but that's over now. Let's go.
There we go.
Well, even though it's gone a little messy for me, it is nice to just be
Come on.
doing farm stuff
Yeah,
with my family
come on.
and uncle, I guess. Well, I haven't done one of the uncle missions yet. I'll do him next.
Yeah. Come on. You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Oh, it got dark quick. Rufus.
How are you, son?
How are you?
What? Oh, come on. What was that? I didn't even touch her. I bumped into her and she... Okay, so I guess I did touch her, but I bumped into her and she just went flying. Also, note how the attic is no longer Uncle's room. And also, seems a lot smaller than it did in the first game. That's something I did not notice until just now. Alright, what time is this mission available? The Jack one? 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. What time is it? About 9 p.m. Almost 9 p.m. Guess I'll just go to sleep and wake up in the when Jack's available. But I will go in here for some more ammo. One more.
Howdy.
My lady. And she's gone. Yes, I know I've done a lot of Jack missions, but they're perhaps the most pivotal. Now, as you can see, that is a bear. So, you know. This Jack mission seems like it's going to involve a bear.
John! John!
What is it, old man?
It's Jack. The kid. Well, I just saw him out in the valley. Ginger killed the hunting got the better of him. He said he was going up to the pass, track down that grizzly that's been seen up there.
Kid can't hunt a grizzly. Thing will eat him alive.
I know. I tried to stop him.
But you're worthless as a lawyer and a lynch. Damn you, old man. This is my son. Anything happens to him, you wish it was you that bear attacked.
Alright, Rufus, you know what to do.
Come on. Go on. Find Jack, boy. Come on, easy.
Rufus, stop stopping.
Come on. That's it. Good boy.
Yes, I just checked to make sure a train wasn't coming. Because the music sounded a little like a chugga 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 chugga. And I didn't want to risk anything.
Come on, Rufus. Come on.
Yeah, River, can't pass it in this game.
Can you smell something?
It's almost like this is the first bit of evidence that global warming is real. Because in 1907 you could cross that river. Now it's raging too hard.
Where's Jack? Where is he?
Nope, I think I just killed a squirrel.
Hurry, Rufus! Come on, boy! Where is it? Hey! Jack! Can you hear me, Jack? Jack! You up here? Faster!
Oh, come on. Nakoti Rock. Supposedly the tallest point in the game, but I think technically not really.
Whoa there!
Okay, Rufus, Arthur, stay back.
Oh, help me!
Oh, God.
I'm hurt!
Jack! Stay down! Don't move! Keep your head down!
Imagine being in the woods, not having a gun, and seeing that thing coming at you.
No, I'm not. I can skin it out, break horses.
Come
Yeah,
on, let's get
and
you
a bear
home.
can break you. It nearly did. You don't look like you're in the best shape right now, son. Hold up. We cannot let that bear go to waste.
Now hold tight. You all right?
You're not leaving me here, are you? Yeah, I think so.
You're lucky to be alive, you stupid boy. What'd I tell you about going off by yourself?
I come off by myself plenty. You just don't know about it. You're never around.
So this is my fault? You disobeyed me.
I was trying to prove myself. Come on, Paul. I'll keep quiet, I promise.
Prove what? By getting yourself killed?
You're always telling me I read too many books, that I'm not a real man.
I never said that.
I just thought if I could do something you like, maybe you wouldn't go away again.
Son, I ain't going anywhere. Believe me, neither are you for a real long time. Whoa there.
Yeah, you're like super grounded, Jack.
Easy.
Yeah, I can go this way. Yeah, Rufus came this way.
What's your mother gonna say?
I'm sorry, Paul. Please don't be angry.
I ain't angry. You're disappointed. Don't you
Classic
ever
dad
run off on your
line.
own like that again.
All
Not
right,
angry,
all right.
just
I told you I was
disappointed.
sorry.
What would have happened if I hadn't come along?
I don't know. I'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
Be a pile of bones right now.
What would you care? I'm just a nuisance to you anyway.
That ain't true, Jack. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I guess there's only room for one hero in this family.
Trust me, son. I ain't no hero. I'm just glad you're safe.
I'd call John a hero, at least in this game. I consider him neutral good on the alignment chart.
Let's go.
He ain't lawful, he ain't chaotic, but he does the right thing.
I've only been hunting twice.
Dang it,
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to
Sorry, Paul.
cut off the dialogue
Don't
like
be
that.
too eager to grow up, son. Ain't as much fun as it looks.
Truth.
When you're ready to hunt bears, I'll take you. Come on.
Okay, I guess I can't hitch there. Where's Uncle? He should be on the map. Between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.? You serious? It's not 11 a.m. yet? Alright, let's go see Abigail again, I guess. Old
John,
friends, new
You got a
problems.
telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other? Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Said
Oh, you a
my
little
life
jealous,
was little,
Abigail?
Nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help?
The stops in those always seemed irrelevant to
I
me.
guess not.
Like,
She
just
saved
a
your life
period.
today.
Yes, ma'am.
That's generally
Well,
how
then
you
you're gonna have to help her and her family out.
end a
We've got
sentence.
plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle did manage to have stolen while he was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
John, wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. What are you waiting for? We better hurry.
Let's go.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to try on the board.
Oh, while you were off working with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Pawnee McFarland?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote.
Thieves Landing is always raining in
She
this
saved
game.
my life. She was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
I bet as soon as we get past this place, it's going to be clear again.
Anyway,
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only trying to get the afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad.
Abigail giving us a nice taste of the old Bill
I
there.
thought we found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. No, you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Alright, we're down below half on that clock.
Those government bastards.
Speed up a little.
You and Jack.
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen
No,
if they laid a finger on me.
my marriage proposal was
Wasn't
very
there or
lovely.
being there. I didn't
I
care about
remember it
that.
well.
I've been in far worse situations. It was the waiting. I didn't know if you was coming back.
Of course I was coming back.
You were only supposed to be gone for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, wasn't quite so easy.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
This would
Turns out I had to aid in the Mexican Revolution
My
to
wife, Abigail.
do the job.
Gentlemen, all of a sudden. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise, thank you for saving my husband's life and for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are
Yeah,
you
once we
feeling?
got all the rocks out of there,
What your husband
it became
told me,
decent.
It must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
I'm doing just fine
In
at my little
darkest hours,
campfires.
When I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about
Last night I had
battle for, ain't he, Mr. Farland? You're gonna
I had
start yammering about
oregano
work, John.
big game.
I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so.
It was
too.
I've
delicious.
never felt so outnumbered.
Not too long ago, I had oregano succulent fish and washed it down with aged pirate rum. Don't tell me I don't know how to take care of myself when I'm out in the wild by myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over most of that dialogue. I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
I think Bonnie's a little jealous. Also, I just now realized the mistake I made in a stream I did earlier. But that's neither here nor there.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her. And I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that.
I noticed.
You clearly had one too many close to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. Never over. You think those
Once again,
government
getting
men are
cloudy
gonna
as we
leave us
approach
alone
Thieves'
now?
Landing.
The whole gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life trial forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something
They're not all
else.
dead.
Sometimes I think I was a stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Doug,
Mary Beth,
Bill, and
Tilly,
Javier were
Pearson,
just being honest with themselves.
Reverend Swanson,
You ain't perfect, John.
They all got out.
I sure ain't. But you're better than they are.
Charles and Sadie, they're
Maybe we can't
probably
change.
still out there doing their own thing.
Try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
Karen,
Angry.
we don't know.
Upset.
Never
He's
really
been through a lot.
I hope
got a
he's gonna
clear
be
answer
all right.
on
It's gonna take
on her.
time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dud? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those woods of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well,
He saw Kieran pulling up to the camp holding his own head in his hands after the O'Driscolls eviscerated him.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Alright. It's time. Speaking of which, what time is it in the game? Yeah. If the other one's only available till 6 as well, then this might be the only one I can do. I just saw Uncle walking around.
get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up.
Oh. Oh. There, I'm up. Thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me
I love how John just roasts Uncle after every single
You
thing he
always
says.
was a useless, conniving thief.
Always throws it back.
And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Let's do this together. Come on! Come on! Let's move them out!
There you go.
Let's keep them moving now! Come on!
Keep it moving.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Who's hurt who here, John?
You're the one who slammed him into the side of the gate.
Go! Let's go! Move it out!
Come on.
I was gonna say, I think we got a couple stragglers.
Hey!
Hey, you too. What? No! No! Oh my god. Well,
Oh, what were you eating?
I don't know. What were you feeding them? Oh god. Oh god. I forgot. Please stop, please stop, please stop.
Don't forget your livelihood. Stop!
I thought we were friends! Yeah! You want to get shot! Run away, pal! Yeah!
Thank the Lord!
You folks okay?
I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Just helping out!
And you said you weren't a hero, John.
Easy.
I'll loot these guys.
We are you.
Well, me and someone else.
I still can't believe that cow just
When will you
flew
listen
into
to
the
me,
air.
boy? You could have got yourself killed.
Shut it, old man. Come on. Let's get this herd moving again.
Acting like I didn't just single-handedly take out 7 people myself. I counted. There were 7 of them.
Now you want to rest?
Let's go.
I'm not resting. I'm making money.
Watch and learn.
Okay, this was a little messier than I wanted it to be, but it's done. Although, unfortunately, with one less cow. Or steer, whatever it was. One less large mooing thing. Technically, cows are female. Hey. What? Where is it? It's invisible! Oh my god. I can't even.
Come on!
Now we literally have an invisible one on the map. Yeah, okay, it's gone. It's gone. Great. So that's 2 horses I've lost through glitches. Horses. Cows. 2 cows I've lost through glitches. I don't think I've ever lost 1 cow due to a glitch. But that's just how it is when I'm filming.
You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today. Deal.
So we're just gonna leave them out here?
Come on.
I guess we are. Closer to Blackwater, so I guess I'll just sell the stuff there. I still have the bear meat and skin and all that.
Let's go.
So sell that too.
Some bastard outlaw just robbed me. Please, can you stop him?
My recommendation is that you don't annoy me. You will not tie up to one away. I will kill you.
I mean, I'm literally there, but, you know, you want to be silly about it.
Let me go. You hear me? Here you go. Do what you want with it.
You are a saint and a scholar. Here's a token of my gratitude. You look like you said
Am I actually going to be able to
down south.
use your store right now with you just standing there kicking them?
What's going in, John Marston? Get lonely. Standing here.
Okay, I guess we're going to Manzanita Post.
Let's go.
Hey look, there's all the buffalo. There's only 20 of them, and if you kill them all, you get an achievement. And you feel really bad about yourself. I've never killed all of them before. Although I've killed a few and sold the materials down in Mexico for a healthy profit.
Go.
Saw Uncle wasn't available on the map. He's just the smaller U. So I'm like, is he actually not available right now? But he might just not be there. They're all a little wonky about that on the farm once you get to this point of the game.
Hello there, Mr. Marston.
Hello.
Hello there. That John Marston must be rich and rough.
Howdy, mister.
Options to suit any pocket. You're all set. I saw John Marston with 6 lawmen. I hope you enjoy a smooth ride.
That's all I got for you right now.
Hey, you want to stop talking about me, please? It's very rude. And if you know who I am, you know I'm pretty tough. Stop. There's an elk on my property. Cool. I don't really want to do that uncle mission yet. I kind of just want to spend the night at the farm with my family. I want to show off the like how the house actually looks when we're not doing anything. And if I do that next mission, it'll mess some things up. I'm just going to wait for him to become unavailable. You know what? I'm just going to kill some time. I'm going to go to sleep. Just take a little nap. But you may recall, this room in Red Dead 2 was my my wardrobe and where I shaved and all that stuff. But, and yeah, Uncle used to live in the attic, but guess he can't do that anymore.
John, how are you?
Family's just settling in for the night. It's a lovely thing. Also, for some reason, Jack does not have a door in this game. Uncle, where are you? Oh, there he is. It actually seems like you were out here working all day, old man. Well, good for you. That makes me happy. It's too bad you can't, like, have dinner with the family like you can in Red Dead 2. But, again, this game came out in 2010, and it did a lot for the time, but, you know, Red Dead 2 really took it to another level with what you can do. Alright. Good night, Uncle. That's all you need, isn't it? Just a mattress. Doesn't matter that the rest of the room is storage. And now. Well, like Abigail was coughing there, but there was no noise coming out. That was kind of weird. Uncle's already up and about. You know, Uncle, getting up early. Wow, Uncle, you must be really doing your work up there. I know that was a really random thing, but it's just so relaxing to me, just seeing like we're home, just no more nonsense going on.
What are you looking at, old man?
There's some Mustangs and some such out there behind that ridge. Wondering if it's worth getting you and going around some of them up.
Fair enough. We're nearly out of money. Ranch is in turmoil. We may not make it through the winter. What could we possibly want with some good quality horses?
Again,
Come on.
just getting roasted.
Knowing the boys ain't so coming on you. Makes you seem all pent up and angry like some Blackwater would-be business tycoon with a bad case of hemorrhoids.
Here comes my favorite line.
I'll give you a bad case if someone just shot me in the head if you don't hurry up.
A bad case of someone just shot me in the
Are you
head.
gonna mount up, kid?
Are you? Exactly. We're both not near our horses right now.
Whoa there. Come on, follow me. Why you gotta act so diggity all the damn time? What happened to
What were
you?
you gonna do?
Uncle sounds
Just
completely
look at
different
them
in this
horses
game.
all day?
I mean,
Well, God
different voice
forbid
actors,
I'd
but
do anything around here without checking with
Red Dead
it
2,
all
he's not even close.
Yeah, you're real good at watching. That's about all you're good for, apart from bending your elbow.
Can't do right or doing wrong. Regular bastard, you know. I did my best when you was gone.
Your best is like anybody else's work.
Getting old.
oh,
I gotta start taking things easy. Quick, before they get away.
Come on.
Stop playing the fool. Whoa!
by the way,
Look,
the thing he said after the
That's enough.
Uncle said he's got to start taking it easy. And John says, "You've been taking it easy for 40 years."
Careful, that's a feisty one. Steady
I
now.
got you now.
Don't fall off.
Relax now.
Uncork that rug, boy.
Come on. Come on. Do the guy.
Use your knees, you woman. Show it who's boss. Mount back up, you fool.
I was literally doing it.
Whoa there. Come on. Yeah.
I wanted this one.
Hold it steady.
Relax.
There you go.
Relax.
There you
Stay
go.
there.
You got it now,
Calm
John.
it down.
That's it. Show it who's boss. Lean into
I
it.
got you. Come on, man. Calm down.
Steady now.
Alright.
Come on.
Where you
Stop
going with
talking,
that
damn it.
horse?
Stop questioning every single move I make.
Now, will you shut up?
Thank you. Thank you, John. I've been saying that this whole recording session so far, just telling everybody to shut up. I felt kind of bad saying it to Jack, but I don't feel bad about saying it to Uncle at all.
Come on. It's all right.
Okay, I was starting to be in the animation where you get bucked off, but thankfully it didn't follow through.
Come on. Nearly there.
Lean into it.
Show me who's boss. Whoa. Relax now. Come on now.
Use your feet, you woman.
I'd like to hear you say, "Ya woman," around Abigail. She will bust you up, dude.
You got him now, John. There you go. Whoa there.
Let's go.
That weren't half bad for a couple of old reprobates.
I learned a few things while I was away.
Anything you wanted to know, you only had to ask.
You? What the hell do you know about any of this?
Where'd he go? Oh my god.
Look at these here horses. Fine as green gravy. It sure will be nice to have some money in our pocket.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Going straight back into this ranch. Not down your gullet.
Oh, come on. I ain't working for free here.
You ain't working at all. That's the problem, old man.
What about today? And all them cattle I herded. I'm always stuck behind the kid around here.
You got food in your belly, ain't you? A roof over your head? Slow down. Make sure there's enough fresh hay.
I guess
Keep 'em strong.
Uncle was heading towards the gate, and I was not. And that's probably what that was all about. That confusion.
Not a bad day's work.
Tried to clear it. Failed. I don't have full ammo, so might as well take care of that. It's just a repeater and a shotgun. That's all I need. There's the repeater. There's a shotgun. We're good. And now we can go do this mission. The last enemy that shall be destroyed.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Paul.
Need a hand with that?
No, sir, I got it.
Looks like you have. You know, you're real good with them tools.
Thank you, Paul.
We'll make this land real nice one day. Me and your mother do our part. By the time your turn comes, hell, this could be the nicest farm in the county.
Maybe, Paul.
I never smoke of my own volition in
Just gotta
Red
learn to
Dead
shoot
2.
straight and keep yourself eaten by some animal.
Very funny, Paul.
one time. I think I did a cigar. Just I don't want
Soon
to.
it'll be quail season.
I don't like it in real life, so I don't want
Is
to
there
do it in a
anything
video
you
game.
don't like shooting, Paul?
Well, I ain't met the thing yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. You can even put it in one of them books you read.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Today, John Marston, stop shooting.
I ain't no literary man, but I don't think that'll sell. People like shooting them things.
I think you may be right there, Paul.
So, you ever hear talk about them machines that can make a man fly?
Well, sure, Pa. Everybody knows about that. You know they're going to be bringing one of those machines around the country next year for a demonstration? One of them machines can turn men into angels.
One of them machines can turn men into angels.
John, come here. John, come here, quick. Take a look at that.
Jack, go into the house, lock all the doors. Whatever happens, don't come outside. You hear me? Whatever happens.
Okay.
Come here, son. Whatever happens, keep the doors locked and your mother inside. Promise me, son. Promise me.
Who is it, Pa?
It's just some old friends. Me and Uncle take care of it. And you go inside and you keep the doors and the windows locked.
I hear you.
Then run!
Yeah, run, boy.
Well, old man, looks like things
This is why I
have
wanted
settled once and for all.
full ammo.
So it seems. Come on.
There's still time for you to run, old man. Hold him here. This is what's happening, partner. Don't mess with me.
What the hell do they want?
They're soldiers.
I did what you wanted.
Government sent them.
Get off our land. Come on. Can't stay out here.
I'll still loot a few of them.
Inside. I'll keep watch out here.
This is one where I just do the ones I pass.
What are we gonna do now?
What's wrong? What's happened?
Stay inside, you hear? Like I said, there'll be more coming.
Pa, what do they want?
I don't know, son. Whatever it is, it ends here.
Oh, look how many there are. They're going to kill us, aren't they?
You ain't gonna take us. Come on now.
Oh no. I only got like one of them before Uncle got hit. Normally I do better than that.
They ain't involved in this! I get myself into this. Stay in cover! Everybody all right? You should have run when you had the chance. Hang in there, Uncle. I'm gonna get you out of here safe.
Ain't time, John. Ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow. Take
Uncle.
Jackson. Stab him. Take them and... Don't worry about me. Get him out of here.
No! Uncle, please!
R.I.P. Uncle.
Oh my God! They killed him!
Come on, son. Ain't nothing we can do for him now. The barn. I'll watch from the silo. You two go to the barn. Get the horse.
I will not watch from the silo because that's a good way to get them both killed. And have to do it over. For all the time she picked on him, that still hurt her.
Quick, this way!
Unbelievable.
We're gonna head for the barn.
Oh, this was a mistake. Why did I do that?
I see him! You're behind something! I'm taking you all down with me! You said this was over!
Ah, dang it.
Christ alive! Stay down! Nobody moves till I say so! Make a run for the barn! Let's go! Move! All right, you're covered! Now go! Go! Now! Quick! Run for it! None of you bastards are leaving here alive! All right, you're covered! Now go! Go! Now! Quick! Run for it! Come on! Keep it up! Keep your eyes open! I think they call this a massacre. You know how this is gonna end!
Alright, one more guy. One more loot. I lied. One more.
Hey, come on.
Government's coming at me. I'm breaking out the
Darling, get on this horse.
the
Get
gun
out of here.
Agent Ross gave me.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up. Keep riding and don't look back. Don't be worried about me, here? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
Oh, that's a lot of them. You. You happy? Piece of crap. And that is the death of John Marston.
Did you hear that? Jack, we have to go back for Pa.
Let's go!
So I just had to mute that song. But yeah, that was them burying him. The grave isn't as new. And there's Jack, all grown up. And that's Abigail's grave. 1877 to 1914.
I'm gonna get soaked.
Her grave is pretty recent. So yeah, it is now 1914. Jack is 19 years old. And he's the only one left.
Slow down. Good.
So, what is there to do now but get revenge? Now, Jack at this point has all of John's money, all of John's weapons, all of John's skills. Including the high-power pistol given to John by Agent Ross.
Easy now. Hello, sir. You work with the government? You're one of them agents.
Sure, son. Why you ask?
Did you work with a man named Edgar Ross? I have something for him.
Edgar Ross? No, but well knew of him. A fine man for one of his own. Won himself a chest full of metal. I think he went to retire about a year ago. Last I heard, him and his wife moved out to a cabin on Lake Don Julio. Lucky guy, getting to take it easy. He's fighting crime in this job, that's for sure.
Yeah, good for him. I'm so happy for him.
Let's go!
Alright, let's see if we can get out of this rain. I mean, it does set the mood pretty well that Jack is sad at now being fully orphaned.
Come on, back!
That cough Abigail had earlier, I did find it interesting there was no sound, but she can be seen coughing a bit, and that is seemingly an indicator that she's sick. And that is apparently how she died. Yeah, don't mention it.
Work you there, Mac!
Let's not have too many distractions. I want to just get there. Is it just raining everywhere? First time I played, I was in absolute disbelief that John got killed. You know, I didn't get around to playing the game until a few months. We'll be right back. You saw nothing. Of course, we're all the way back in Blackwater. Now, because I hadn't saved that horse when I whistle for it, it's going to be Arthur. And you know what? I guess this is a little more fitting. But I really hope there's no more nonsense. That would be great. I gotta do this on John's horse, sure.
Load up there. Let's see how fast a girl like you draws iron. How are your lips? Hope you can back that up, Parker.
Real quick, Mike.
Give in now, boy. You're a goner.
Okay, Jacques. I know how to do a duel. Now get out of here. I got better things to do. Now, I would love to get there with no more interruptions. Can we possibly do that? Please? I almost threw myself off the horse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The nonsense. I don't want any more of that. I can't believe I've had to reset twice tonight because of ridiculousness. Both times it was my horse falling to his death. The first one was major BS. Like, I'm cutting it out of the video, but that just shouldn't have happened. Okay, we're getting close to where I accidentally killed myself last time. Can we possibly not do that again? That'd be great. Sure. Not like I have plans or anything. But I'm such a nice guy, so I'm gonna be a hero. You're welcome. Not even a thank you. Oh. I was wondering where you went. Okay, now we're coming up on where I died before. Can we not? Can we not die here this time? There we go. Was that so hard? I think that last fall would have also killed me. That's not just the horse, that's me too, I'm pretty sure. Stop. Really hope the rain clears up soon. This seems excessive. Now, with me almost done with this, soon I'm gonna get Red Dead for the PS4, and I might stream this game again, but I will definitely stream Undead Nightmare. For that one, I want an audience, even if it's only one person. Or one person watching it later on YouTube. Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Hi.
What are you doing out here? Are you out visiting the lake with your family?
No, ma'am. I was looking to deliver a letter to Edgar Ross.
That husband of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's retired. Edgar gave them some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace. Well, not rest till they've killed him with worry, and he's such a sensitive man.
Boy, he's got you
Sorry.
fooled.
Shouldn't get
Fooled.
so angry. I don't suppose any of this is your fault. There's no need to worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River. Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
I sure will, ma'am. Don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
By the way, if you didn't notice, Jack is wearing John's hat. I'm going.
Come on, fast!
Gotta pass by Fort Mercer. Why not? I'll do one more. One more gang attack. To show that Jack Marston is, in fact, the man, like his father. Hold on. Do I? I do have the bandana. Okay. So now I can get into that safe. Did I ever actually do the gang hideout in this playthrough, like in the Gone Retro series? I don't know. I've done it so many times in my life. Can't even tell.
Whoa, easy.
I told Arthur to turn, but he ignored me. That wasn't very nice. Wait. The guy didn't pop up on the map. Screw it. I said I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. You get out of here, Arthur.
Hey, amigo, my name is Leon. Can you help me get into the port? The gang is using it as a hideout. There's a lot of stolen money. We should be able to get in over that wall. You look stronger than me. Climb over it, and then find a way to let me in. Are you blind? No tientes a tu suerte, amigo. You must really want to die. Te dejaremos para los gusanos, pendejo.
Well, that didn't work. Hold on. I didn't do this one because I don't have the weapon you get from this one. Huh. Oof, gut shot.
Who's next? Which cat drone wants it next?
I thought this mark on the wall here was the guy. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
So much for my Mexican vacation.
You're not in Mexico. Oh crap. I think I got everybody. I just gotta open the door and let him in. See this gun? Semi-automatic pistol? I didn't have that. Dutch had it. It's his gun. It's what he used to shoot that poor girl in the face in the bank. Well, not in the face, in the back of the head, but it destroyed her face. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Almost done. But you know, I like to be thorough. I like to be thorough.
Thank you. Now come on. This gang will not give up without a fight.
Well, they ain't fighting anymore.
Vamos. You're not take these chests are all that is left. You can have whatever is in there. I will look around for what I need.
He doesn't want the money. He lets me have it. What a gentleman. That was just practice. Make sure I'm ready. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. It took too long. I'm sorry. At the very least, I shouldn't have done all the looting and lockpicking. I'm telling you, this little stretch of trail, it's like Cougar Alley.
Well done.
I'm just a poor working girl, rich enough to be bad element. Show some kindness. I got money. I'm gonna give this life up to be a singer. Take the money and let me live.
Fine. Get out of here. You better go fast, because I hear wolves.
Come on.
Alright, back to Mexico. That little island there, Ramita de la Bahia. I'm just gonna guess by the name that it's technically Mexican territory. That's a Mexican-owned tiny island. Owned, governed, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. That island is Mexico. Part of Mexico. What's up?
Hey there, mister. How's the hunt?
Pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk,
You got elk down in Mexico?
trophies for the parlor.
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Once I know him, he's my brother. Gone down river, duck hunt. Must be a pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important.
I actually have two letters. F and U.
You best be off then. Just don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper.
He doesn't have a good side.
Go on, son.
I'm going, shut up.
Come on, come on.
Yeah! Come on, slow down. Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for
You
startling
should.
you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
You, boy, have sure shit done.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
You killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
The first time these two
I ain't
met
going nowhere, old man.
was when Arthur took Jack fishing. Agent Milton and Agent Ross showed up. And now Jack is meeting Edgar on another river. Full circle. So long, Edgar. And Jack's looking like, was that even worth it? Huh. And there you have it. It's the main story complete. John Marston, Abigail Marston, and Uncle are all dead. But Jack got revenge on Edgar Ross. A few other characters who, through reading the newspapers, you find out what happened to them. Bonnie got married, I think, to that guy Amos, who works on her farm. Landon Ricketts died peacefully in his sleep down in Mexico, which is about the ideal way for a gunslinger to die. Irish, he was drunk and accidentally shot himself in an outhouse. That's about the death that he deserved. Just completely embarrassing. And Marshall Johnson retired in Armadillo. And Seth found his treasure. Yeah. And finally, Abraham Reyes. He became just another Mexican dictator. Which was kind of obvious when you look back on him. By the way, it's muted right now because there's a song playing, and it's a really good song, but copyright reasons. But yes, there you have it. That is Red Dead Redemption. I think this is the first time I've ever completed a Gone Retro series. Granted, I did not get 100% completion, but I did pretty well. Got the main story done. If you've made it this far, if you've watched this whole series, thank you. If you just watched the end, well, thank you too, I guess. But that will do it for this one. I think I am going to film myself playing Grand Theft Auto 4 next. Because I think if I do, what'll happen there will be the same thing that happened with this. It'll finally get a PS4 port. And this time I'm going to say right away, if that does happen, I'm just going to abandon doing it as a Gone Retro series and just stream it properly. But that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.